This week I want to focus on teaching you about creating your own composition for the subject that you want to paint, because often what happens is in a subject, in a photo, the composition may not be ideal for a painting. Now imagine that the subject is nice, but it's basically because there's a nice light or there's a nice atmosphere that we're drawn to the subject. Now this is not enough. If you want to create a good painting, you do need a sound base. You need a good composition to be able to carry the effect of light or atmosphere. So this Monday the 4th of August, I want to really work through the base of how you can create your own compositions, because the subject that we have, the little red boat that we have, is not ideal. Now this subject is dark. It's all very dark. It's all very closed in with the little red boat. There is a lot of charm in the photo, but I can promise you, if you paint the painting the same way as the photo, it will have less charm. So how can we move from copying a subject to actually recomposing a subject to make an original painting? And when you're doing this, we're going to be focusing on shape, we're going to be focusing on tonal values, on color, on edges. We're going to be focusing on how these elements, we can change them to make a stronger painting and at the same time benefit from an effect of light or atmosphere. So if you want to join me this Monday, it will be with pleasure. This is Monday the 4th of August, and if you wish to paint along, just remember that you'll get a free critique of your painting live to help you get feedback, to understand what you're doing, how you're going, ask the questions that you have, so that you can progress further with your art. Now, if you can't make it live, just by inscribing, you'll actually receive the recording and you'll have live access to the live session. So this Monday, the 4th of August, is a really important live, because whether you're painting still lifes, portraits, or to be perfectly honest, oil painting or watercolor, it doesn't really matter. The base of a painting is the structure and the composition. If you're able to master these, you're able to basically pull off any painting, because a painting comes down mostly to this. The majority of a good painting is the design of the painting. It's not the brushwork, it's not the choice of color, it's not some sort of fancy watercolor technique. It's actually the structure of the painting. So by learning how to create good structure, you're able to apply this to any painting that you're doing. So if you have a painting where the composition is great, but the colors and the brushwork is not, the painting will still work. On the other hand, if you have great brushwork and great color work, but the composition is not great, then you've still got a weak painting. So this is the basis that will actually help you improve all of your paintings, regardless of the subject. So I look forward to seeing you this Monday, the 4th of August.